everyone, welcome back. I am back with another workout. So yeah, I did just try filming this intro before and chopped half of my head off, so that's good for me. Hopefully this one turns out a little bit better. So today we are going to be doing a little bit more of an advanced, intermediate / advanced style workout. So if you are a beginner, I would probably recommend staying away from this one and giving one of the fundamental videos a try. This video is really for anyone that kind of wants to ramp things up a little bit and enjoys more of not like a HIIT style workout, but a workout where we're pushing ourselves and challenging our bodies a little bit more. And I'll be showing you some more of kind of the intermediate and advanced style moves and exercises that we do in Pilates. So yes, you don't need anything other than yourself and a mat and maybe some water for this workout. So we will get into it. I've got my mum in the carriage outside, and yeah, she's really putting me off. I feel like I get really cringed out when I can hear someone and I know that they know that I'm filming, but yeah, we will crack on anyway. So we're going to start by coming into the middle of your mat and your feet are hip width distance apart as usual. We're just going to start by taking a few nice deep inhales through the mouth, and as you're inhaling through the mouth, I want you to think about your ribs expanding out to the sides of the room, and then exhale, and as we exhale, drawing that belly button in towards the spine, engaging through those core muscles. And let's go again, nice deep inhale and exhale through the mouth, and one more inhale and exhale, and then let's just roll those shoulders back. My shoulders are really tight because I did weights at the gym yesterday for the first time in ages. You can really feel it. And then rolling the shoulders forward. And then let's just shake everything out. So bringing our arms around side to side, letting your spine twist around from side to side. And then we're gonna take a roll down onto the mat now. So hands coming back down to the sides of the body, nice deep inhale. And exhale, nodding your chin in towards your chest. Your hands are coming out in front of you. Micro bending those knees and just peeling that spine down towards the mat, thinking about moving slowly and with control. Each vertebra peeling down one at a time. You're bringing your hands down to the mat, little bend in your knees. And then we're coming on to our sit bones. And your feet are again hip width distance apart, knees are bent. Just going to roll down to the mat. So hands are coming out in front, thinking about engaging through that core, taking an inhale to prepare. Exhale, rounding through the spine, and then we're just going to start to articulate that spine down to the mat. Again, thinking about moving the spine slowly and with control, trying to keep those hands on the same line. And then as your spine comes down, hands come overhead, taking an inhale. And exhale, hands come back up to 90 degrees. And then as your hands reach 90, we're lifting our head, neck and chest. And then using your core muscles to bring you back to that nice seated position. Taking an inhale and exhale, let's roll that spine down. So rounding through the spine. And then let's slowly roll down with control. And coming down onto the mat. Let's just stretch our legs out, hands come overhead, and we're just going to start with taking this full body stretch. So inhale and exhale. And then hands are coming back down to the sides of the body, and we're bending our knees. So we're just going to start bringing that left knee in towards the chest, interlacing the hands, and really find that nice stretch through that calf. And then let's straighten out the leg and flex the foot. We're going to grab a hold of those toes if you can, and just bringing those toes in towards your chest. And then bending that knee, straightening out the leg, hands come back down by the sides of the body. And then let's take the other leg up, flexing that foot, taking a hold. Finding that nice stretch through the back of the hamstrings. Hold it. And then let's bring that right leg back down to the mat. And then let's bend the knees. Now your legs are going to come up into this tabletop position. So left leg comes up into tabletop. Right leg comes up to join it. Your knees are glued together as one piece. Hands are down by the sides. Core is engaged. Spine is in neutral. Taking an inhale. And exhale. We're just going to start to move those legs over to the left side of the room. And inhale, come back through center. And exhale as we bring our legs over to the right. And inhale back through center. Over to the left. And back through center. And to the right. And again through center. Let's do one more each way. Legs over to the left. And legs over to the right. So trying to keep the body nice and stable. So the only thing that's moving here is your opposite hip off the mat. Hold it in that center position. And then we're just going to extend the left leg out to 60 degrees. Bring it back in. Right leg extends out to 60. Bring it back in. And left. And right. Let's do 4 more. Left. And right. And left. And right. And then bring both the knees in towards the chest. Interlace the hands. And let's just roll the pelvis round on the mat from side to side. Finding that nice stretch. And then hands are coming out to a T position. Legs are coming back up into tabletop. Spine twist supine. Inhale. Exhale. Legs are coming over to the left. So it's the same move that we just did before. But our hands are out to a T. So we've not got that stability. Well, we've not got the help of our arms to keep us stable. So your core's having to do a bit more work now. Over to the left. And to the right. And one more each way. And then come back through center. Keeping the legs in tabletop. Hands are coming round to the back of the head. Interlacing the hands. Taking an inhale. Exhale. We're starting to lift that head, neck and chest. And you're looking towards your thighs. And coming back down. Taking an inhale at the bottom. And exhale to come back up. And inhale as we roll down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. And exhale coming up. And rolling back down. Last one. Inhale. And exhale coming up. And then lowering that spine back down to neutral. And just bringing the knees in. And let's just take a breath here. Inhale. And exhale. And then straightening out the body. Hands coming overhead. And let's do a roll up. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come up to 90. And as your hands reach 90, lift your head, neck and chest. And bringing you up to that nice seated position on to the mat. So we're going to come onto the side of our body now. So first of all, I just want you to make sure that you've got a nice straight line through the body. So just take a look down to your feet. Make sure that that's a nice straight line. So you're coming up out of your armpits, making sure not to drop into that armpit. Really nice and lifted. So you've got a pin underneath there. Your legs are glued together as one piece. Just going to start with leg lifts and lowers. So inhale. Exhale, lift the legs, slow and controlled. And inhale to come back down. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. 7. And 8. Now we're lifting that leg up and we're just adding a little circle here with the leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to reverse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the legs stack on top of one another. And then again, we're lifting that top leg up, but now you're going to bring it slightly behind you. And then we're just going to lift and lower again that top leg but working through the glutes now. So just bringing that top leg behind just helps us activate those glute muscles. We'll do 4 more, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and then hold that up, and then let's add those circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's reverse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bring the legs back together, and then just bend that top leg in and just take a nice stretch. Oh, that's harder than it looks. Who would have thought just doing a little circle with the leg was so hard? Okay, when you're ready, find that nice straight line through the body. Taking an inhale, squeezing your legs together and squeezing through your glutes as well. When you exhale, I just want you to lift both legs up in one piece, up off that mat. And 2, and 3, and 4, 5. So we're working through here now through our obliques. 7, put your hand on your hip, it gives you more stability. 8, and then let's hold it up, and let's hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's lower everything down. Oh, it's really hard holding this position for so long, so just making sure that you haven't dropped out of that armpit. So just checking that you're still nice and stable through the body. Your top leg lifts, and then we're just going to tap the left toe down towards the front of the mat, and then bringing it behind you and tapping forward and back and forward and back and forward and back. We'll do 4 more, 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and then bending that knee in. And then we're going to come up into this pigeon stretch position. So your knee is bent, and then your foot comes against your thigh and your opposite foot comes back. And then let's just bring the right hand overhead, resting the left hand on your left knee or down by the side of the mat, whatever feels more comfortable to you, and finding that really nice stretch through the side of the body, and then coming back up through center. And then your left hand comes overhead, right hand comes down to the mat or on your knee, whatever you're doing today, and then coming back through center. Then we're just going to shuffle ourselves onto the other side, and we're going to repeat that work on the other leg. Let me just sort myself out. So first of all, finding that nice straight line through the body, lifting up out the armpit. Your opposite hand is in front, and we're just going to start with those leg lifts and lowers. So lifting of the top leg for 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, last 2, 7 and 8, and then lifting that leg up, and let's add those circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let's reverse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that top leg back, and then let's engage through the glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then stacking the legs on top of one another. Let's just have a breath there. So bending the knee in towards the glute, feeling that nice stretch through the front of the leg, and then stacking the legs back on top of one another. And we're just going to add those leg lifts and lowers. So inhale, find that nice straight line. Exhale, legs lift, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, last 2, 7 and 8. Staying nice and lifted out through that armpit. Let's add the toe tap. So tapping forward and back. Really trying to work hard on making sure that the rest of the body is staying nice and stable. We don't just want to be like, because then we're not really working through any of our muscles at all. Let's do 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Legs stack on top of one another, and then just bending that knee in again for a breath. Inhale and exhale, and then legs stack, bending the knees in, coming into that pigeon stretch from the other side. So left hand comes overhead, right hand comes down. And then let's reverse it. Right hand overhead, left hand is coming down. And then we're going to bring ourselves round onto all fours. So you want kind of this hip width distance between your legs and your hands. So equal weight between all your limbs, finding that nice flat back, engaging through your core. And we're just going to start with some nice cat-cows. So inhale as you arch through the spine. And then exhale to round. And as you round, thinking about drawing in through your core. And that head is looking towards the thighs. Inhale as we arch through the back. And then the head can come up, but it's just as an extension of the spine. And exhale to round. And inhale. And exhale, 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. And let's just take a stretch back here. So reaching the fingertips forward, finding that nice stretch. Taking a breath. And then coming back up to this 4-point kneeling position. We're going to move into our bird dog now. So left hand comes in front and your right leg comes out behind, and that right leg is straight. And then everything comes back down to the mat. And then let's reverse it. And again, left hand, right leg, right hand, left leg. And then bringing everything in. And now we're going to do left hand, right leg. I just want you to add a leg lift and lower with that back leg. So really engaging through that back leg, and it's not really high, it's just a very slow and controlled movement. Let's do 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. So you can keep your hand out if you want to, or you can bring your hand back down to the mat. We're going to lift that leg up, and then we're going to add a circle. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's reverse it. 8, 7. Trying to keep equal weight through both sides of the body, so we're not hinging over onto one side. And 3, 2, 1. Bending that knee in. And let's just take a stretch before we repeat that on the other side. And when you're ready, coming up. So right hand comes out, left leg comes back. And let's lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then let's add that circle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's reverse it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand comes back down. And then let's just take a stretch. Inhale. And exhale. And then coming back to all fours. We've just done right leg, haven't we? Yeah. So left leg is coming back. And again, we're going to add that leg lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now let's bend at the knee. So right angle, 90 degrees. And let's lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's hold it up. Hold it there. Hold it. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring that in. Right leg comes back out. Leg is straight. And let's start with those leg lifts and lowers. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now bending at the knee. And let's lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's hold it up there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing that knee back down to the mat. And finding that stretch. Taking a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Tuck your toes underneath. And then we're coming up into this downward dog position. And let's just pedal the feet. Left and right. Left and right. Let's do 4 more. Left and right. And left and right. Left hand comes back. Right hand comes back. Left hand comes back. And we're going to take a roll up to that standing position. So make sure your spine is fully stacked. And then your head comes up at the top. And we're going to leave it there because I'm actually knackered from yesterday. So I think that's about all I can do. So yes, I hope you enjoyed. And any questions, let me know.